Hi everyone, it's Rax bringing you the weekly challenge rift guide. This challenge rift is not easy, guys. You're gonna die all the time in this Necromancer, and I cried many times trying to do this, but I'm gonna explain to you the best way that I know to get through it. So we've got the Rathma set. Essentially, the mages deal all of our damage. Now, casting mages costs health, and you can get pretty much one-shotted by anything in this rift. Luckily, halfway through there's a shield pylon, so we're just going to make a mad dash to get to the shield pylon. But be careful, because the skeletal mages cost health to summon, but we have to summon them to do any damage, so yeah, it's kind of a catch-22. So, get your mages up. You can have 10 of them up. You see in the top left corner, I've got 10, and they will start to mow everything down. Bone Spikes is going to bring back your essence. You're going to need to use that to bring it back. You can use Army of the Dead on elites. It does some damage, but it's not great. And when you get to a yellow, make sure that you command your skeletons onto that yellow. It's going to get them down quicker. I never once use Corpse Explosion. It's all about the mages and the pets in this build. You can use Corpse Explosion if you want, but I didn't use it a single time in my rank 1 clear. And one very, very important thing to know is if you move your cursor over a monster and then cast mages, the mages will attack that target. So when you walk into a room and there's a yellow, you want to make sure that you command your skeletons, Army of the Dead, and cast your mages with your cursor over that yellow in order to kill them faster. It's going to help you survive. We're going to grab the speed pylon, dash for the shield, and try to stay alive. Let me take you into the rank 1 clear I currently have, and I'll show you the path. Alright everyone, let me show you how to get this down. First, we have a yellow balloon. Command your skeletons on him, use your Army of the Dead, and focus all of your mages right on top of the balloon, and he will die pretty quickly. Take note that at a lot of places in this challenge rift, you can blood rush through the wall, and we're going to use that to our advantage as much as possible. Now in this room, I take the time to use Bone Spikes to break all of the beds and tables. Do you see the 10 items crushed there? That's going to give us a 38-second speed boost on top of our speed pylon, which is a nice little trick that we will use 2 times in this challenge rift just to get a little bit more movement speed. Get those creepy crawly blues down and then blood rush through the wall. This is one of, if not the most dangerous room in the whole challenge rift. I cannot tell you how many times I died here. Just do your very best, and you don't have to just blitz in like I did. You could fight from range, and that may be a little bit safer. And we're going to wind our way around and get this yellow down. Those orbiters hurt. They can pretty much kill you in one hit, so just be very careful. Remember this room from before? We're going to do the same thing. Break all the objects, 12 items crushed, and a nice little 33-second speed boost. Thank you very much. So let's move on forward. In the top right corner of this next room, you will have some little blue spear throwers. Get them down, and our reward is a beautiful shield pylon. Finally, we can breathe a sigh of relief as we target all of our mages to get this yellow down. Now, in the bottom right corner of this room, I'm going to show you a cool little trick. And I left an orb behind, rip season. Break that door with your Bone Spikes, and that will allow you to blood rush through that wall, but not until you've broken the door with your Bone Spikes. And it's actually very important that we skip that room, because just ahead up here we're going to have a beautiful conduit pylon, and we want to have that with the overlap of our shield pylon to make sure that we can get as much value out of it as possible without dying. Make your way up to this mother. Same story as always. Command your skeletons, put all of your mages on the mother, and she will die very easily. Make your way up here to the final room where there are 2 elites. Now be careful here. Your shield pylon will likely fall off in the middle of the fight or just before the fight like mine did, and these elites hurt, so be careful. And we have the choker up. Same story as always. Command your skeletons, Army of the Dead, and then focus all of your mages on the choker, and sayonara. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. That probably made it look a little bit easier than it really is, but I believe in you guys. Good luck, and I will see you next week.